NedFoss 15-inch Bushcraft Hatchet and Sharpening Puck. Test and review. Welcome to Doug Shoe Bushcraft. First I'm giving you a look at the hatchet. Has a nice genuine leather sheath with a snap. Has a welt so the blade isn't going to be cutting through your sheath. I would call that a rustic finish, forged carbon steel, but then it's highly polished here near the blade edge, and it's stamped with NedFoss and the Roaring Lion logo. Has a beechwood handle. Seems to be some sort of staining to me, and I believe it's linseed oil because of the appearance and the smell. I'm not 100% sure. I think that's a beautiful axe. Have a pre-drilled hole in the handle with this little lanyard. They're calling it the Hudson Bay style axe head. Beautiful. A lot of people like a lanyard. I like it for decoration. I mean, this axe is so nice looking, I could just hang it on the wall for decoration. Maybe replace this with rawhide, have some beads, even feathers hanging down. Be great, but for everyday use, I usually don't have a lanyard. It's removable. So that's good. It comes off in a matter of seconds, but I like having the hole there in case I want it. So it is a hatchet. In my opinion, has a knife-like edge. So therefore, within reason, you can carve and cut things. For example, I made this feather stick. Could also carve some tent pegs up. Works good. Then this is their sharpening puck in the leather sheath. If you see any spots on there, it's water spots. Sorry guys, I don't film in a studio, I film in the woods. And one of the hazards is that it rains on me. So it did have a couple water spots. I think they dried off already. I'd call that a suede leather with the snap. Again, it has their name and Roaring Lion logo. This is new out of the box. I think I'd put some oil on this and intentionally darken up the leather. I'd call it suede leather. Has a nice belt loop. Puck came in this cloth, just how they have it. This is the red puck. They have different styles, but the red one is 180 grit on the coarse side, and then the fine side is 600 grit. So that would be good for a knife or this particular axe, in my opinion, because I'd call that close to a knife edge. And most every hatchet or tomahawk that I have, I've had to grind it and then resharpen it to get it to a very acute edge like that. But apparently the NedFoss has been listening to a lot of bushcrafters who want more like a knife edge. The axe came nice and sharp, no need to sharpen it, so I'm going to test out the puck on this old hickory butcher knife. The red side is coarse. Not going to do that too much because that is quite coarse. And the fine side, the white side, is 600. My friend borrowed it and dulled up the end here and then put it in the dishwasher. Well, they were trying to help, but you know, yeah, it works very well. Just a little touch up. And like I said, the hatchet has almost like a knife-like edge on it, so this is a good analogy, I would say. Works well. Now I'm thinking I will touch up the long part of the blade here. Curved end was the worst, but just a little cleanup. Excellent. The weight on my scale is 2 pounds 6 ounces, so that's a heavy hatchet. Gives you a really powerful cut. In my mind, it fills the gap between the typical hatchet and a two-handed trail axe. But this will be more convenient to carry, fits easily in your pack, or you can carry it on your belt. Just more convenient to have around. Okay guys, my purpose in coming out here was to do a few bushcraft tasks. As it turns out, I hung up this ridge pole, getting started on a shelter frame. My reason being to test out the NedFoss Bushcraft Hatchet, and I like it. Also the sharpening puck, so you can get these together as a set, or you can buy them separately. I'll put those links in the description of the video. And I thank you, NedFoss, for sending me these. Very, very nice. Thank you guys for tuning in. I'll be back soon. Yes, I'm the vine and you are the branches. Those who remain in me and I in them will produce much fruit. For apart from me, you can do nothing. John 15:5.